Have you ever been with someone and thought, wow, I can't believe that this person is actually into me?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
And what happened?
Well, I think when you're so attracted to someone that you first meet, I mean, that's the initial thing that you meet someone on attraction, right? So you're like, wow, he's hot, and then you start talking. Yes, they end up being my partners, but like I find them very attractive, so yeah.
But I guess what I'm asking is, where you're like, I can't believe someone like this would be into someone like me. That's the question I'm asking.
I don't know, I felt like, oh my god, they couldn't possibly be with me, like I'm beneath them or something, or I'm less attractive, but I've been very attracted to them, so maybe no.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah. I feel like at the start I put someone on a pedestal, so then that makes me beneath them at the start, before I start to realize that they're like human as well. I feel like yes, because I put them on a pedestal at the start, and then after a while I'm like, okay, no, it's fine, but at the start I definitely feel like a little bit beneath them because I put them so high up.
And how were you like acting and engaging with him in that period when you thought he was above you?
Like, were you really excited?
And like afraid to voice your opinion and shit, yeah?
Yeah, afraid to be myself at the start.
So, on the flip side now, have you ever dated someone and secretly thought this person was beneath you? And you're like, what the fuck am I doing with this person?
Is this based just on looks?
On whatever it is that you think is important for you to feel like someone's beneath you.
I don't think anyone's beneath me. I think that's a big word, but yes, I have thought maybe someone's not matching me like emotional intelligence wise, or matching my energy or anything like that. Not necessarily looks, because I think you definitely need that to even like start dating someone. You need to have an attraction, but I think very quickly you learn if someone's on your level, like I said, emotional intelligence or just a bit of an intellect, and to stimulate your mind as well. So yes, that's definitely happened.
And how about you?
Yeah, I feel like some people, I don't think anyone's beneath me like looks wise, but I think just in terms of how they behave, I'm like, oh, okay, like the way I behave is like not what they're doing, and then that makes them seem like, oh, we're on different wavelengths here.
Do you genuinely think nobody's beneath you looks wise?
Because I mean, the people I've went for have been like people I'm attracted to, and if you're attracted to them, you're attracted to them.
Actually, it is a slight tangent. Something that I catch myself doing, which I'm not proud of doing, and I try to train myself out of doing, but I do, which is I'm on Tinder or Hinge or Bumble, I'm getting my swipe on, and it will say, you have a like. And I look at that person and I go, ugh. Like, and then there's a part of me that feels annoyed that this person thought they had a chance with me, and I catch my ego. It is. I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And I catch myself thinking that, and I go, no, this is a human being who like the. And I'm with you.
No, but everyone does it though. We all judge.
So
we all have
do
an
that
ego
too.
that goes. I've actually never been on a dating app, but yes, if someone approaches you and you're like, but I don't know. I never honestly think. Like, oh, like how could they ever think that I would ever, like, I don't think of myself like that. I generally don't have an ego where I think, how could he ever talk to me? I just don't, I think that's immaturity.
You try to better yourself, don't you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's very clear.
Meet a woman who's not bettering herself.
Sorry again?
I said meet a woman who's not trying to better herself.
There's many.
Well, I don't know.
There are many, trust me.
Yeah.
There's many people not trying to better themselves.
Of course.
But anyway, props to you. I appreciate it. So how about you?
What's the question?
Basically, like you're on an app or something like this, and then you see some man has liked you, or maybe this is in real life and he's asked you for a date or whatever, but you're like, ugh. And like, you're not necessarily proud of it, but you did think it.
All right, have I done that before?
Yeah.
I don't think, I just think like, oh, maybe they're not my type.
Oh, you're Scottish?
Yeah.
Yeah, just by the way you said, no.
Yeah.
I don't think, I had no idea where the hell you were
I just
from.
think everyone has their type. It doesn't mean they're like more attractive or less attractive. It's just what you find attractive.
Have you ever been with someone who deep down you knew wasn't right for you, but you continued to stay with that person because you felt like you got something from being with them, like some sort of status or something, which I have done back in the day. Like, I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Back in the day, dated this woman, sexy as all hell, but about as intelligent as a broomstick, right? Now, I deep down knew that she wasn't right for me, but whenever my friends would see me with her, the status I got was through the roof, right? So, early 20s Kieran, and that's my name by the way, I wanted access to her body, her beauty, so I could get that status. I'm not proud of it now, I wasn't proud of it then, but I did do that then.
Okay.
Have you guys ever done anything like that?
No, literally never. I've not even thought about that. No.
You're a better person than me?
No, I don't mean, I'm just thinking of like a Saturday. I've never really thought about like he will make me look better or something, or I don't know.
But like maybe he's got money, and like you want access to like the yacht.
All the guys I date are unemployed, so.
All the guys you date are unemployed?
Yeah.
WTF? What's going on? Talk to me.
I don't know.
No, you gotta shout into the mic.
I've dated guys with money and it's just as boring, so it doesn't mean anything. Yeah. It doesn't mean anything.
Because they lead with the money, right? And they're trying to impress you with the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very boring part of someone. Like their success and everything and how they got there is very interesting in their journey, but in the bank, and like, yeah, you want someone who can provide for themselves and like obviously have money because money makes the world go round. However, it's one of the most boring things about someone if that's all they give a shit about.
Have you found that guys with money tend to lead with the money?
Yeah, because they think that's what women want, which I understand that there's pressure as to why they would think that. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's their experience with women too. Some women actually do want that. Some women actually want to know how much money you have and have that lifestyle and everything. I've just been living in Dubai for a year, so it's very rampant, but I just think it's the most boring part about someone, to be honest.
Yeah. It's just not something I value. It's not one of the things that makes me attracted to someone or like inclined towards someone. I would just rather they would treat me nice and they're like a good person and we get on well. That's what matters to me.
Right, but and I appreciate you saying that. But the initial question was, have you ever been with a guy who you didn't know? No, never.
No, never.
So what's with all these brokies that you keep dating? Talk to me. You say all the men you date are broke.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Why are you manifesting these broke men into your existence?
I'm not sure. I just like them as a person, and I like the qualities they have. So the money and everything doesn't matter to me.
So you don't care that they're broke?
No, genuinely
I
no.
see.
I care about like their passions and what they like dream of in life and what they're working towards.
I see.
But it doesn't matter to me like the actual money.
I thought you were saying it is like I keep attracting these broke men and I don't know why and what the fuck is going on. I thought that's basically what you were saying.
No. Like if they've had like passion and drive to do things, and I like that in someone, but they just haven't been there yet, and I feel like I understand that.
Alright, lovely. So
you can still be crying in a private jet. You can still be crying in a private jet.
100%.
It's all the same.
I would rather cry in a private jet than on the street corner, but still I take your point.
Yeah, and also money is control.
Huh?
Money is control. It is.
Oh.
If you want to lure someone in with money and you want to change their life with money because they don't have it, and you tell them not to work, all this sort of stuff, that is total control. So women should always have their own money, so they can always leave a situation if they need to, because money is control.
Alright. We are done. Thank you. First woman in this video said what she judges a man for is his energy, right? Now, you've probably heard things like this before, but what exactly is energy? What does it mean to have good energy, bad energy? What the hell is your energy? Your energy is effectively who you believe yourself to be, right? So what she's saying is this: whether or not the guy likes himself, doesn't like himself, has good intentions, bad intentions, things like this, that's what she's picking up on, and that's what people pick up on when they meet you. If you are in front of a woman feeling like, you know, I'm not good enough, that will radiate. If you're in front of a woman feeling like you don't like her, that she's a piece of shit, that will radiate. Your energy is effectively the sum total of your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions, etc. You might feel like your thoughts are just inside your head, but they're not. They radiate through your vocal tone, your body language, your eye contact, all of that good stuff. Now, you probably know that already anyway. So then the question is though, how do you cultivate a good energy, a great energy? Well, you see, here's the thing. So number one, outside of like thinking negative things towards the person that you're speaking to, right? Like you're talking to a woman and in your head you're feeling like you are a piece of crap woman and I dislike you because you're a piece of shit. Outside of that, right? So it's like, how do you feel confident, good enough, things like that? Well, here's a good thing to do. Overcome your own crap. And now, what do you mean? What do I mean by that? It's like, if I was to tell you to go and approach a woman and you're too scared to do it, what would happen is in that moment, as fears, there's insecurities, there's trepidations that would bubble up, right? And all of that would become very real. And you're like, because you don't think you're good enough, or you feel like she's too good for you, or whatever. Cool. But if you overcome that stuff, it won't be there when you approach. Now, how do you overcome that stuff? Well, a good thing to do is to sit alone with yourself. What do I mean? What do you do when you're bored? Like, if you've got nothing to do you feel comfortable? If you're like most people, you really don't. Like the second you've got nothing to do and there's nothing happening, there's no music, there's no Netflix, there's no distraction, it's just you alone with yourself, how do you feel about that? Not good, most likely. Why? Because then you start to remember all of the thoughts and feelings that you have about yourself. All of that stuff comes to the forefront. Now, here's the thing. That stuff right there is key and integral to you having a good energy or bad energy, because if you overcome that, if you can face yourself, that will give you a level of peace and calm and ease that women will feel. Right? If you can't face that, that will give you a level of dis-ease that women will feel. Spend time alone with yourself. It's really that simple. Like, just don't, with no judgment. So I try for 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, 25 minutes a day. Just sit alone on your own with no distractions, nothing whatsoever. And let those thoughts and feelings rise. But as they rise, don't like bow to them. Don't believe them. Don't get lost in the story. Like the story of, I'm not good enough or whatever. Just see it for what it is, like a feeling, a transient experience, an emotion, a illusory sensation that is occurring in the mental landscape of your brain. See it as that. And the more you can do it, the more your thoughts and feelings will become less real. And the more they become less real, the less bothered by them you'll be. And actually, the more you'll probably start to enjoy them as well, because you're like, this ain't nothing. And actually, if I just face it, it actually feels quite good. Anyway, you do that day after day after day, and then you will find that you will be more calm, at ease, composed, etc. And that will give you great energy. Like, for instance, if you can't do this, if you can't look into your own soul, your mental landscape, how are you going to hold eye contact with a woman? How are you going to do that? You know what I mean? Because when you're making eye contact with a woman, it's like you looking at her, and then it's her looking at you, and you're very naked. And in order to be comfortable being naked, you have to be comfortable being naked by yourself. If you see. Do you understand? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I do hope so. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you like to cut the jib, for the love of God, subscribe. Like, why are you not subscribed? You probably watch loads of videos of this channel and you haven't subscribed. And my question to you is why? Subscribe, for the love of God, subscribe. And let me know your thoughts and feelings. If this has resonated with you in some way, that would be great to know, because I don't do this for fun. I do this because I have a mission to bring about change and to help to transform your life. Anyway, that is it for me. That is it for Key. Looking kind of muscular though. Yeah, man, look at this. Look at this muscle tone. You get me? Feeling that. Anyway, thank you for your time and goodbye.